Okay, let's dive into this. You literally cannot escape the phrase AI revolution these days, right? But today, we're going to look past all that front page hype and actually get AI infrastructure explained. We're going to uncover the hidden engine that's actually powering this whole thing. And more importantly, we're going to talk about how you can become the architect of it. Because look, the whole world is absolutely mesmerized by what these glossy AI models can generate. They get all the glory for sure, but if we take a step back for a second, have you ever actually stopped to wonder what they're running on? Beneath that shiny, futuristic surface, there's a ton of gritty, industrial-grade plumbing that literally makes all this magic happen. Which brings us to a massive question. I want you to ask yourself, who is building the digital superhighways that AI actually needs to operate? I mean, it doesn't just spring out of nowhere by magic. And this is going to be super relevant, especially for those of you who already have your hands dirty in DevOps or cloud engineering. So let's jump right into section 1, traditional DevOps versus AI. And this brilliantly illustrates the shift we're talking about. Look at traditional DevOps on the left. You've got your CI/CD for standard web apps, standard containers, and normal Kubernetes. Now look at AI infrastructure on the right. It isn't some weird brand new universe. It's really a super powerful evolution of the exact tools you already know. You're still doing CI/CD, but now it's for massive, complex machine learning models. You're deploying containers, sure, but they are absolutely beefed up to handle power-hungry GPUs. And Kubernetes, it's acting as the conductor for massive AI training jobs that might take days or even weeks to finish. So if we want a formal definition, AI infrastructure is this specialized foundation built specifically to handle the unique, just immense demands of AI. Like we said, think of it as the industrial-grade plumbing for the entire AI revolution. It's essentially a supercharged mashup of DevOps, cloud computing, and Kubernetes, all operating at a massive scale. All right, let's move to section 2, the AI tech stack. It's time we actually pop the hood and see what holds this whole ecosystem together. If we build the stacks systematically from the bottom up, you start with the cloud and compute layer. That's your raw GPU horsepower, usually from big players like AWS, Azure, or GCP. Right above that, Kubernetes steps in to orchestrate the whole chaotic symphony. Then you layer on MLOps pipelines to totally automate the model's lifecycle. Further up, you've got this highly specialized observability layer. This is crucial for monitoring tricky things like model accuracy and data drift. And finally, capping the entire stack, we have the incredibly critical frontier of AI security, which perfectly tees up section 3, a career goldmine. Let's talk about what this means for you. At the absolute heart of it all is the cornerstone role, the AI infrastructure engineer. These are the master builders, right? They're creating the platforms that data scientists and machine learning engineers literally rely on every single day to do their magic. To pull this off, they need deep expertise in Kubernetes, cloud platforms, infrastructure as code, and a rock-solid grip on those MLOps tools. And here's the kicker. Because that specific combination of skills is just so incredibly rare right now, the market is completely freaking out. The massive shortage of these builders is pushing salaries to the absolute peak of the tech industry. To put that into perspective, top-end annual salaries in places like India are soaring past 40 million rupees. That's 4 crore. It is a wildly lucrative space to be in right now. But wait, there's an exploding niche right alongside it, AI security engineering. Because think about it, as AI models essentially become the brains of modern companies, protecting those brains is totally mission critical. I mean, the stakes here are terrifyingly high. Imagine a scenario where an attacker poisons the training data for a self-driving car. They literally trick the model into misidentifying a stop sign. No way, right? But that is a real-world life or death risk, and it proves exactly why AI security is rapidly becoming one of the most vital fields in tech. So, the crucial point is that this isn't just some abstract theory. Take Netflix as a prime example. When you log in and see that hyper-accurate recommendation engine deciding what you're going to binge next, well, that engine isn't run by a data scientist. It's actually run, scaled, and kept alive by a dedicated team of AI infrastructure engineers. That right there is undeniable real-world proof of just how immense the value of this role truly is. Okay, section 4, building your action plan. Let's get practical. We need a tangible way for you to pivot into this space. So here is your step-by-step map. Step 1. Solidify that cloud and DevOps space. And like we talked about earlier, if you already have a DevOps background, you've conquered step 1. You are sitting on the perfect launch pad. Step 2 is where you specialize. You need to start learning how to manage GPU workloads on Kubernetes and how to build out those MLOps pipelines. And then step 3, level up into those super high-value areas, like mastering AI security and cost optimization. So, to bring this all together, the world honestly has plenty of people trying to just use AI, but what every serious company desperately needs right now are the master builders. There is a massive shortage of the architects who actually construct the digital foundation this entire revolution runs on. You have the map. The foundation is sitting right there just waiting to be built upon. The only question left is, will you be one of them? Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer. I really hope this sparked your curiosity and maybe even inspired you to take action and dive headfirst into the world of AI infrastructure.